What's going on, everybody? I know we are in video 3, just finished video 3, and now we've got a few more that I need to do. I need to do videos 4, 5, and 6. But before I get to that point for the oral prep series, I wanted to kind of go through a couple things from some questions I've been getting in either comments or being sent to me via email or whatever. One of those is when I was talking about the hydraulic system, and I get talking about the fluid transfer from one system to another, and I get talking about how we pressurize, why we pressurize a certain way. So normal pressurization for the hydraulic system is the right demand to auto, center primaries to on, left demand to auto, and then center demand or the ADP to auto. And then when we depressurize, we go in the exact reverse order of that, right? And the question has always come up is why we do that. Why do we pressurize that way? Why do I need to depressurize that way? We talk about fluid transfer. What does that mean, right? So let's think about what we're doing when we do this. So the normal braking system is on the right hydraulic system, right? So right hydraulic system is the normal braking system. That's what I pressurize first, is the right hydraulic system. Then I go to the centers. Well, what's the center have on it that I care? Well, that has my alternate braking system. So on this slide here, you can see that I have my right hydraulic system here, center hydraulic system here. This is under normal conditions, so this is under the normal system being pressurized. Therefore, that's my right hydraulics coming in and pressurizing into my anti-skid valves, then out to the wheels or out to the brakes. And then over here for the center hydraulic system, again, we talked about that being the alternate system, the secondary system. That kicks in whenever the right hydraulic system loses pressure. So if the right hydraulic system loses pressure, the center hydraulic system will pick up and give me my alternate brakes. Now, I know I haven't gone through the landing gear really in any kind of detail. That's going to be a different video where we talk about the landing gear, how it operates, and things like that. But this is just a quick breakdown of why we're doing this and why we pressurize a certain way. So if we look at this, I've got my right side hydraulics. I pressurize, boom, the pressure comes in. I've got this little shuttle valve that's in here, right? And then when the pressure comes in, it moves that shuttle valve and it closes off my center hydraulic system. That's what it does. Now, if I would do that in the opposite direction, let's say I pressurize the centers first, and then I would pressurize the right. Well, there's a potential that that center hydraulic fluid is going to get past that shuttle valve because it's going to be pressurized, and the right side wouldn't be, so this is free to move. So that right system pressure is going to boom into there, and then it's going to pressurize that with the center hydraulic system. And then when I pressurize the right, there is a potential that I'm going to contaminate the two. That I'm going to put center hydraulic system fluid into the right hydraulic system, or, if I have any contaminants in the center hydraulic system, it can push them into the right hydraulic system, which is, again, it's something I don't want to do. If I'm going to have any issues in my hydraulic systems, I don't want them to bleed into each other. I want them to be a singular system that fails. And that's mainly because of how everything is separated on this airplane. If one hydraulic system that's a failure, that's a non-normal. 2 hydraulic systems that are a failure, that's an emergency. 3 hydraulic systems that fail in this airplane, you're a lawn dart because you can't fly the airplane without hydraulics. So you have to think about those kind of things. So the least amount of interaction of fluid between the two systems that we can have, the better off we are. Now, the question is, what does it really matter? How much is it actually transferring? And the answer is it doesn't transfer a lot. We're talking point something when you do it. Now, does that give you the right to do it all the time? No, because imagine if you do that over and over and over again. Now you start moving fluid from one system to another that you shouldn't be moving it to, and then you can have issues. even if it's not a contaminant problem, it could be a quantity problem. Maybe you've got one system that's like at 0.75 or 0.77, we'll say. Because when we get to 0.75, what happens? You get an RF on your screen. You got to refill the system. So maybe you do it enough to where now somebody's got to come out and service the other hydraulic system. I know the maintenance may have a procedure as, being able to move fluid around and that kind of stuff in the system by hitting switches in a certain order. We don't teach pilots that. We don't want pilots to really have to worry about that or deal with that. So that's why we tell you just to pressurize the way that we pressurize. Now, the other question is why doesn't right side hydraulic system fluid go into the center? If I pressurize the right one first, why doesn't it, pressurize fluid that might go into the center and contaminate the center with the right side? Because of this shuttle valve. And the honest answer is I don't know. I'm not an A&P. I don't work on these airplanes. I am a guy that knows stuff about systems via book answers and how the system is supposed to work by how Boeing built the airplane. I don't dive into them that deep. Even if I want to be able to do that, but getting access to certain manuals and getting access to certain things through maintenance when you don't actually work in maintenance can be kind of difficult sometimes. So I don't have access to those kind of manuals. If you are an A&P watching these videos and you do work on 7.6s and you can answer these kind of questions, oh man, please reach out, because I would love to be able to talk to somebody like that and be able to draw that kind of information out of you, because I am always trying to learn more stuff about this airplane. Any airplane, really, but this one specifically because it's my job. So, yeah, anything like that, I would love to listen to it. But anyway, again, that's just kind of a quick thing for us to go over, talk about why we pressurize, how we pressurize. Yeah, I think I said that right. And to kind of give you an idea of where that fluid is moving from or to when we're doing things like this. Again, you can always reach out to me via the comments. I have read all the ones that's come in. I've tried to reply to all of them as best as I can. You can also send emails, Brandon at gsiguybrandon.com, info at gsiguybrandon.com, training at gsiguybrandon.com. Any of those three will get to me in some way, shape, or form. Again, always like, subscribe, and share. Please share as much as you can. And I just want to say I really appreciate everybody that's joined or subscribed in the last month. I've had like 50 subscribers or something that's come up in the last month. It's really appreciated. So I'm up to like 140 now, I think. I said I would do something like a giveaway or something at 100, and it kind of blew past that, and I didn't really do anything. I will. I promise. I got to figure out what I want to do and, go from there. Anyway, that's a short, quick one for that. Reach out to me via the ways I told you. You can also reach out to me on Facebook, GSI Guy LLC. It should be in the description in the video. And we'll talk to you on the next one. See you guys.